Hello everyone and welcome back. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a DIY because I need a new bookshelf. One of my sisters don't want the old bookshelf, so I'm going to just redo it a bit and I'm going to just fix it up. So let's go. So that's the bookshelf in the back. I know it looks pretty beat up. It looks abused. It looks done. It looks like it's been through hell. But I'm going to fix it up. So I got some wallpaper I'm going to put to cover up the pink. And I'm gonna clean it up a bit and pretty much, yeah. So the first step is I already ordered this. So I'm gonna measure it and cut it out and I'm gonna fill in all like the pink spaces. And then from there, I'm gonna go to the next step. So the next step was me measuring. So I had my mom and my older sister help me because it was kind of like a nice little family project. So my mom was helping me measure the paper while my older sister did the measurements of the bookshelf, and I was able to draw out the lining. So it was about a 9x12, and then that's me and my mom like setting it up. So we're like, okay, we're gonna put the wallpaper like this, and we was putting it, we were trying to figure out where to put it nicely and trying to make sure it's even. And then after that, I smoothed it out. So if you see right here, like we're trying to plan where to put it, because we don't want to put it like messed up, because as soon as you put the wallpaper, it's gonna be messed up. So I carefully slide off the wax paper and I started smoothing it out. And we did the sides first, because the sides were more longer. So it's easier to get those sides done first. And doing stuff like this is really fun. I really like doing stuff like this. It really brings out the creativity, and it's like another way to express myself through like upcycling and through like my art projects. And that's me doing the other side with my mom. So yeah, like I was just really happy about it. And I want to do more projects like this. I'm thinking of how can I upcycle more clothes and more stuff, because I really do believe in a healthy environment. I feel like if we were able to use less products, it's better for the earth. So like being able to upcycle or renew stuff is really good. And then, you know, that's us looking at it and it looked pretty good. And now it's on for the inside. The inside was a little tricky because the measurements came out weird. So at first it was like 11x12 and then it was 11x8. So the thing we did was we actually drew a little line on the bookshelf, but we was gonna cover it up anyway. So that's me like measuring it, and my mom was like making sure that the alignment was right before I started cutting it. And we cut it about 4 strips of that because it was like 4 shelves, and it was really good. And that's pretty much me like figuring out, okay, we need 4, so how much paper we can use. And that's me cutting like the extra pieces of paper just in case, because it didn't line right away. And that's my mom helping me, and I'm putting in the last couple rows because we also needed to do in total like 6 because it was like back. Yeah, I did the bottom and then we also needed to do the back sides. So I'll see you guys later. Hello everyone, so now it's currently the second day. I kind of finished the rest like if you saw earlier. So I took each piece of the wallpaper and I put it in the bookshelf. I'm going to show you how it looks, and then I'm going to stack it up with like my books and stuff. And yeah, I like it. Like I like upcycling. So I don't know if you guys don't know what upcycling is, but upcycling is taking an old piece of furniture, old piece of clothing, or old piece of item and kind of like redoing it. Because I like to keep stuff really green. I like to recycle and stuff. So instead of me buying a new bookshelf, I just decided, hey, my little sister doesn't want her bookshelf. I'm going back to college soon, so pretty much half the books are going to go with me in college. Some of them are going to stay here. So why not like redo the bookshelf? I just got this new room not too long ago, so let's like spice it up. And with my DIY series, it's going to be stuff to do with photography stuff, but not just that. Like I'm really crafty. I like to do stuff on the side. And some of the stuff can be like me doing some gardening stuff, or me doing like projects like these. I have a project in mind because we have a living room and we have a giant wall, and I want to do kind of like a mosaic of photos of family. I have a really cute idea in mind and I have to sketch it out and stuff, but I'm thinking like something like a family tree, and then each photo kind of connect. Yeah, I'm not going to give away that, but that's kind of the concept I have in my mind, as well as, you know, I love doing stuff like this, and I feel like it's a new outlet. Like I keep saying this in my videos, and I bet you guys are like, here go John again with a new hyperfixation or a new like thing. But I love like this. This is like one of my side hobbies. I have a lot of side hobbies. Like I draw. I do poetry. I advocate. I have a lot of side hobbies, and this is the other thing I just add to the list of side hobbies is upcycling or like fixing things up. So yeah, so come with me. I'm gonna show you the bookshelf. It looks really nice, and I like it. Like I'm redoing my room, and I want my room to be kind of like I don't know if you guys ever saw like a Nickelodeon show or a Disney show. I was sadly interrupted because, guys, I don't know if it's me, but like, do you guys hate Apple when Apple just like takes a lot of storage when you're recording or you're taking photos and there's barely no gigabytes, but the gigabyte is like so small. So like my phone just stopped the recording because it was too much data. But back to what I was saying. I was saying that like I like doing that stuff and it's pretty nice and I have some so like the way I want to do my room it's very like Disney Channel Nickelodeon coded. Like if you saw the rooms and maybe I picked some examples up, but it's like very like multi-different pattern, very like vibrant, very like you're gonna go it's like going into like the IKEA section and seeing all this like fun stuff in a room. Like I really like the multi-pattern stuff. I like the boldness. I like the bright. Like I'm not simple. I like an artsy room. Like I want my room to look like you walked into a arts and crafts studio or an art studio or an art museum. That's just who I am as a person. So let's finish the bookshelf out, put some books, put some stuff in it. I'm gonna show you how it looks right now. How it looks right now, I love it because I bought this smiley face thing and it lights up. You may see it in some of my videos. I did that not too long ago on campus, but that's pretty much the bookshelf, each floor. And each floor is going to be a different theme. So the first one is maybe going to be all like my manga, comic books. The second one is very like, I'm thinking to do mostly like my mystery novels and stuff. And the bottom is miscellaneous, like, I don't know, like books about media, film, philosophy, stuff like that. Kind of having a section. So now come with me and we're gonna like fix up the bookshelf. So now we're gonna put the books away and stuff. So like I like to read. One of my side hobbies is reading. And I have some manga, like Fairy Tail is one of my favorite mangas and stuff. So the first one would be mostly manga. And the way I like to put my manga is, I don't know if you guys do it if you're like a book reader, because I like to keep my books organized by chapter. If I don't have my books all in chapter format, it makes me frustrated and it really makes me mad. Because if I don't have my books all in order, it's like what happens if you have somebody over and somebody wants to read it. Or if like you are doing something and stuff and somebody's like, for example, hey, you want to read Attack on Titan, or you have guests over, they want to read it. And like book 5 is next to book 1. Like, I hate that. Like, especially if you ever go into like a Barnes & Noble, oh, it makes my blood boil if you go into like a bookstore and they have all the books or all like the comics or all like the manga and stuff, but they don't put it in order when you're looking. And then you have to go find someone, and then when you find someone, they don't know what you're talking about and stuff. So then it's like, what do I do? And it's like, do I just like almost all day just like, and they don't know, but they work at the bookstore, so it's even more like, and you're just sitting there stupidly just waiting, until somebody finally finds the book, stuff like that. So yeah, I have a lot of books, and truth is, I'm not gonna put all of them out because some of them I'm gonna take back to campus with me. And I got gifted a lot of stuff before I went to campus because I told myself I was gonna read more. So I got like a lot of like comic books, a lot of like books on like certain topics I like mental health, philosophy, like media. And I couldn't be able to read some of them because it's so crazy. Like college sometimes get in the way, not in a bad way, but like with like my personal free time, so I have to balance that out. So yeah, like pretty much I'm setting this up And hey, I don't know, you guys put in the comments what is your favorite like book or like any book suggestions, because I love that stuff. Like I always want to find a good new read, something and stuff. So like please suggest like ideas or suggest like book series that will be good. I always like trying new things and stuff. So yeah, totally. Put suggestions in the comments. But guys, let me just speed run this and I will show you the finished product. This is how it looks. I love it so much. So the first shelf, it's the manga and comic books. I added my little Squirtle. The second shelf is like my horror and my mystery novels, and I added a little skull. Bottom one is kind of miscellaneous and college books. I put a lion because for me, like a lion represents loyalty and strength. But that's pretty much the video for today, guys. Hopefully you liked it. Please comment, like, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you guys next time.